What is good, my people, my peeps? How are you guys doing tonight? Who's up? Who is up? I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to chit chat with you all. you know, I've been seeing a lot of talks regarding what's going on in D.C., Washington, D.C. Now, I can only talk from give my perspective from a distance, right? But I still want to give my perspective. And why is Trump lying? Yeah. Why is Trump lying, saying, crime has went up in Washington when just 3 months ago he said the crime rate was so low? And then, where did this surge come from? Right? From 3 months ago into this big, huge surge of a crime wave? It's just not adding up, guys. It's just not adding up to me. So since I was up, I thought I'd just jump on live and see who's up, and let's just have a little quick deep dive. It's Saturday night. You shouldn't even be out in these streets anyway since crime is up, right? Even if you're in Washington or if you're not in Washington, D.C., because quiet as it's heard, they are going to be spreading this across the nation, city to city, state to state, and coming to a town near you. Martial law. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into it because I know a lot of people don't think that because the National Guard has been called out that it's martial law. But actually, it is martial law. Martial law has been declared. And some people, I don't know if they're not well studied, or I don't know. But the National Guard is a form of the military. Did you know that? Well, yeah. So national martial law has already been declared, okay? They're just waiting to declare martial law, the grand takeover so that he can have all control. Now, before I get into this, I want to just let me bring up some things for you, okay? Just so we can be on the same page, okay? So let me bring up this image because I know a lot of you guys will not go just simply do a Google search. So I did it for you. So I did the Google search for you. Let me get it. Let me make it small right here. So is martial law is having the National Guard Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Let's see if we're rocking, if we're back on. Mic check, mic check. Ooh. Put a 9 in the chat.
Mic check.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hello. Hello, hello. The audio got cut, so I don't even know where it actually cut off at. So hold on, y'all. Let me set this up here. I had to go grab my phone. So we're just gonna have a talk. Let me check the audio one more time. All right. Okay. Y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. Ring the doorbell. Don't be rude. Ring the doorbell. Don't be rude. Hit the thumbs up as you come in the building, okay? So we were talking about why is Donald, why, let me get it right. Why is President Trump lying? Why is he lying? Why is he lying, saying that that the crime rate is up in Washington, D.C. Now, mind you, I do not live in Washington, D.C. I do not have boots on the ground, but I don't just rely on mainstream media to tell me what's going on in Washington, D.C., right? I use it time and time again to catch people in their lies, in their deceit, in their deception. What's good, everybody coming in? What's good, Gotten? What is good, Mr. Bubble Tea? That's cute. What's good? Repost, respot, report, red spot, red sport. y'all got to bear with me because I am on the smallest devices chilling. Okay, and you know a sister ain't got her glasses on. So let me see. If I didn't shout you out, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, you just chilling, Gotten. That's good. That's good. I'm just chilling too. And say, just chilling. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Donald Trump lying, talking about the crime rate is up in Washington, D.C. But just 3 months ago, he said the crime rate was down. Okay, so I'm kind of recapping because the audio went out, so I don't know where it stopped at. Now, 3 months ago, Donald Trump, your president, said the crime rate was down in Washington, D.C., right? Yes, he did. I caught him in a lie, and I'm going to prove it tonight. Okay? Yeah, 30% down. But he has all of his trolls and minions online lying to you all, talking about it's up. So that's where I believe I stopped off at. But now I want you to understand that people don't really know the law. They really are not into history or government. They just act like they are into it when stuff is popping off, but they really don't know what they're talking about. So if you look above my head, I put on I did a simple Google search because people don't believe that just because the National Guard is in DC and has officially taken over, they don't believe that's martial law. The National Guard is a branch of the military. And yes, you see that Google search? Yes. Washington, D.C. is under martial law. Okay, so let me take that down. I just want to give you that real quick. And I'm going to put another one on here. Oh, hold on, Lord. I don't want to take no picture. Hold on. Let's put another little source up here for you, okay? Matter of fact, let me take this one down first. Let me take that one down and get another source up here for you all. Okay, right here. All right, so let me see. Is it gonna pop up? Let's see. Did you read? I just took it down, God. You gotta read. You gotta read martial law, not National Guard. Okay. The National Guard is a form of the military. It is. Let me bring it back. Because God said martial law, not National Guard. Martial law, the ideal of martial law is when a military has to come in and take over the local police department, the local law enforcement. Okay, that's the basics of it, right? All right. So the basics of not martial law is when your police force has been taken over by a military occupancy. Okay. And so, with that knowledge being known, the military occupancy that has taken over Washington, D.C. is the National Guard. The National Guard is a branch of the military. So, let me put that back up here really quick. Google it for yourself because I knew people weren't going to be Googling it. Let me see. Let me put it up here. Okay. And I just did that. This Google search was just done like 10, 15 minutes ago. Okay. Just ask the question. Is the National Guard a form of the military? And the answer is yes. And anytime you have a form of the military take over your local police department, that is martial law. Okay? That's martial law all the way. All the way, okay? I'm going to leave it up there for a minute. Let you read it. I'm going to bring another source up here, okay? Let's get this one up here. I don't know if I can bring 4 at a time. So take that in. Is martial law, is the National Guard a form of the military? And do you know about martial law? Martial law is when the military takes over the police. Okay, simple, point blank, as simple as I can make it. Okay, you see it, simple Google search. You can Google it right now. And National Guards are a form of the police. I mean, they send them in they send them in before they send in National Guard is a form of the military. So you'll get National Guard. Katrina, remember they sent the National Guard first, and then they send military as it needs to build. But the National Guard is a form of the military. So when you have a form of the military take over your police department, your police force, that is martial law. Okay? All right. So what? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that, God. I thought you said something else. I was about to say, what? Okay, so let me remove that. Let me put another source on here for you. These are just simple Google searches that you can look up yourself. And this tells you what martial law is. Okay? Simple Google search, y'all. Y'all don't have to just listen to people rat-a-tat-tat off at the mouth, and you can do this yourself. So this article, this Google search, simple questions, what is martial law? And you see what martial law is, right? It is a temporary solution when the military takes over. And who is part of the military? The National Guard is a form of the military. Yay! We got it. We're cooking with grease now. So martial law has been enacted. Okay, let's take that one down. You're going to try to move quickly because I ain't got much plugged in. All right. So we know that, yes, Washington has been taken over by the National Guard. The National Guard is a form of the military, so that means Washington is under martial law. Now, there are under form of martial law that they're waiting for something to happen so he can declare martial law. And I'm trying to make this as simple as I can because I know a lot of you guys aren't really into politics, aren't really into government, and damn sure not into history because y'all trying to repeat it, okay? Y'all try to repeat history around this camp. We ain't trying to repeat history. So your president lied to you. Just 3 months ago, he said in Washington at a press conference that the crime rate was down in Washington, D.C. Let's get that resource real quick. Okay, he said it was down. How 3 months later, all anarchy has broken out? Let's see. I'm gonna show you president lying to you, but y'all don't do no research.
Senator Tillis has come out against Ed Martin as U.S. Attorney. Do you have any response to that?
Well, it's disappointing because, I know Eddie's very talented. Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. And people have seen, they've noticed a big difference. So I didn't know that. But if anybody voted against him, I feel very badly about it, only in the sense that in this short period of time that he's been there, crime is down 25% in Washington, D.C.
What? Wait a minute. Etheria, I know you lie. Yes, I caught your president in a lie. 3 months ago, your president, Donald Trump, said the crime rate was down. Let's listen to it again. Let's play it again.
Senator Tillis has come out against Ed Martin as U.S. Attorney. Do you have any response to that?
Well, it's disappointing because, I know Eddie's very talented. Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. And people have seen, they've noticed a big difference. So I didn't know that. But if anybody voted against him, I feel very badly about it, only in the sense that in this short period of time that he's been there, crime is down 25% in Washington, D.C.
Hello. Wait a minute. I know you don't believe it. Why would your President Donald Trump, be lying 3 months later, saying the crime rate is out of control? It just skyrocketed out of 3 months. There's a plan. There's an agenda. I keep telling you that. Wake the heck up. And it doesn't matter if you're Democrat. It doesn't matter if you're Republican. They all work together. Okay? What's up, Ashley? They all work together. All of them. I don't care if you're left field, right field, behind the field. They all work together. Okay? But they're going to make it seem like, we're going in to get the crime rate down. No, they're going in because, like I told you before, they want your Fifth Amendment taken away. And to get all of my white tea folks looking and just riled up and thinking, oh yeah, they're going to go clean up the Black communities so that you will be taken off guard, white tea people. When they go in, they target the Black community, right? And then they'll say, we cleaned up Washington. He just lied 3 months ago and said Washington, D.C. crime rate was down. There's an agenda. They want your Fifth Amendment rights taken away. They've been trying to get y'all weapons for the longest, right? Yes, they have. And this is the way to get them. Because see, white tea people, y'all gonna be like, yeah, all these thugs, they on the street, and we need to clean up the city. We need the city's out of control. And then they're gonna say, oh, we need to go to New York City. We need to go to Chicago. And I'm gonna prove it to you. And they're gonna have you looking the wrong way, white tea people. You're gonna be like the Mexicans when they was like, vote for Donald Trump, vote for Donald Trump, vote for Donald Trump. Remember they was all on the podium. We want Donald Trump. We want Donald Trump. Donald Trump got in the office. What did he do? What did he do? Ice, baby. Doom. Ice, baby. 3 months when he got in the office, he went and rounded up some new crew called the Icemen, right? And the Ice Ladies. And they came and got all them little Spanish folks' children, grandmamas, poppies, and Ice got them up out of here. And what was they doing? Donald Trump! Donald Trump! I voted for you, Donald Donald Trump, I voted for you. Why did you trick me, Donald Trump? That's what you white tea people getting ready to do. You getting ready to get tricked. You're getting ready to get hoodwinked. Because I told you got the little racist seed in your heart. But you don't want to listen to black folks that got some sense, some knowledge to see through the lies and the deception. I keep telling you guys, they all work together. Republicans, Democrats, left wing, white wing, Tea Party, they all work together. Okay? But this time, he coming for your weapons. You know, the Fifth Amendment that you white folks, you know, y'all ain't gonna, y'all will march back on to Washington Hill if you knew that was the real plan. Right? If you knew that was the real plan, y'all would march back onto Washington Hill. Okay? Hold on for a minute. Let me get Busta Rhymes out of here. Okay, hold on. Let's get Busta Rhymes, because you know he gonna be one of the folks. That's why he got question mark. He don't even got a name. He just keep questioning everything. I'm trying to tell you what's up. Now this question mark guy gotta go. He gotta go. Hold on, let me make sure he up out of here. Okay, let's do a mic check. Okay. Yes, sir. So he questioning everything. He had to go. So white tea folks, they coming for your weapons. But look here, you ain't heard it from me. I'm just, you ain't heard it from me because I don't gossip, so you ain't heard it from me. But by your deep-seated hate for black folks, not all you white tea folks, and not all you young C's. Yeah, you young C's. You know about the young N's, right? The YNs. Have you heard about the YCs, the young crackers? Yeah. They're gonna come from them too. Just like they got y'all thinking they going for the YNs, they gonna go for the YCs. Yeah, I coined the YCs. The YCs, the young crackers, because they call the YNs the young niggas. The young crackers, they coming for them too. But they coming for their weapons. They coming for everybody's gun, and they got it under the auspice of cleaning up Washington, D.C. When your president lied 3 months ago and said the crime rate was down. Let's listen to it one more time.
Senator Tillis has come out against Ed Martin as U.S. Attorney. Do you have any response to that?
Well, it's disappointing because, I know Eddie's very talented. Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. And people have seen, they've noticed a big difference. So I didn't know that. But if anybody voted against him, I feel very badly about it, only in the sense that in this short period of time that he's been there, crime is down 25% in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, that was your president 3 months ago. I'm trying to give you the 411. It's bigger than what you think. Okay? It's bigger than what you think. They coming for your weapons. They coming for your Fifth Amendment. But they got the white tea folks thinking that they just always on your side. The rich is for the rich. Let me say this. No, not the rich. Not the rich. The wealthy, because there's a difference. The wealthy are for the wealthy. Do you not know you are in the Hunger Games right now? Do you not know that? We are in the Hunger Games right now. There is no more middle class, although you have a delusion of you being middle class. There's no more of that. Okay? It is the wealthy and the poor. That's it. If you ain't a billionaire, if you ain't in this class, you in the poor class. Okay? It just depends on what rank of poor you are. I'm just trying to let you know. It's the wealthy and the poor. You are in the Hunger Games, and they about to chop up the regions, okay? But before they can go in with their diabolical plan to chop up the regions, like in the Hunger Games, they have to de-arm you. Right. They have to de-arm you, and they have to say, well, we're going to go after these black folks, these YNs, young niggas, if y'all don't know what they mean by YNs, okay? That's what they mean, right? And you got folks that's so blind, even by skin complexion, that they can't see the forest from the trees, right? They don't know. They have no foresight. They have hindsight. They'll sit back after everything is said and done, and they're sitting in smart cities and lockdown camps and be like, well, dang, we thought we were on the right side of history. No, you're on the wrong side of history. Listen to someone who can see. Okay, someone who has foresight. Okay, Trump is using your racial hate, my white tea people, to come against you and your Fifth Amendment. That's right. Okay, so he's gonna make it seem like there's so much crime when you just saw him in a lie, because 3 months ago he said the crime rate was down. Anyway, I won't harp on that, but I might play it one more again. 3 months ago, he said the crime rate was down in Washington, D.C. Then all of a sudden, it's anarchy. We need to pull in the National Guard. We ain't been seeing no news reports on none of that. You know why? Because you're being censored, America. That's right. You watch your national news like good little boys and girls, like they want you to do, and think everything is okay and everything that comes out their mouths is the truth. And you, like I told you before, your attention span is like a goldfish. Okay, 3 months ago, your president said the crime rate was down, and this month he's saying it's up and it's anarchy, and we need the National Guard. Goldfish minds. Your dome is empty. Your dome is empty. Let's play it
Senator
again.
Tillis has come out against Ed Martin as U.S. Attorney. Do you have any response to that?
Well, it's disappointing because, I know Eddie's very talented. Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. And people have seen, they've noticed a big difference. So I didn't know that. But if anybody voted against him, I feel very badly about it, only in the sense that in this short period of time that he's been there, crime is down 25% in Washington, D.C.
Ooh-wee. Somebody lying, huh? Somebody lying. Can you see the play? Can you see the play? Oh no. Well, let's get another report up really quick before I read you your rights and send you on the bed with something to think about for real. Okay? Let's get another report, because I know you got to hear from somebody sitting behind a news desk, right? Oh, hold on. Hold on. You got to hear it from somebody sitting behind a news desk, but they ain't going to tell you the real play because they part of the team too. Let me see. Where is my, hold on. Let me get this out. I don't want that. Let's see. You know what? I did not download it. Didn't download that one. So it's okay. We're going to keep the party going. I mentioned that the play is they're going to do Washington. They're going to do Washington real good. Okay. They're going to make you white tea folks feel real good about yourselves and your racist ways and your thought processes, because you think they're going after the YNs, the young niggles, right? That's what you're going to think. You're going to feel good. You're going to be like, I'm proud to be an American. Well, you're not free. You're not free. You in chains too. And they coming for your Fifth Amendment. Pew, pew. That's right. Okay. And I'm going to show you how they going to trick you black folks and you white folks. Your Spanish folks already got tricked. Y'all in the corner sitting down right about now, aren't you? I know you are. You're in the corner sitting down right now. Rethinking your thoughts about life and how you voted this last president term. Okay. So white tea folks, listen up. Listen up. Don't be like the Spanish folks. They ain't want to listen when we try to come to them and tell them you might want to you might not want to ride that ride. You might not want to buy a ticket for that ride. They bought that ticket and they found that they was too doggone short, and some of them fell out the roller coaster. It was a bumpy damn ride, wasn't it? ICE took them on a roller coaster, honey. Look here, white tea folks. He gonna make y'all think, oh, he going after all the Democratic cities and all the black governors and mayors, and he's gonna take them up out of here. DEI is out of here. Like these people didn't go to college, and these people weren't educated before DEI. Let me tell you something about black folks in high-ranking positions. We got to do 10 times more than what you think just because of DEI. DEI got white women into position. Okay, DEI got Spanish folks into position. You might got one token of a black person in through DEI, but you best believe they got 13 damn degrees. They done been to college for 12 damn years. Trust and believe, DEI ain't do as much as you think it did for black folks, but it did a lot for you white tea women and you Spanish folks. But he gonna ride that wave of, oh, I still got them folks down in Kentucky. They got that racist hate in their heart. I still got some white folks all across the nation that think I'm still for them when I'm only for the billionaires and the wealthy folks. I ain't for no poor trailer park white folks. I ain't for no white folks that got 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. You poor. Do you understand? And they want you to be even poor. They want more of your money. Do you understand? And so he's going to use the racial card, but he's going to reverse it, like reverse Uno. Okay? And he's going to reverse it on you white tea people and make you think he's coming after black folk and getting every black folks out of office. Let's get that up. Let's get that
Trump
up.
announced his invasion of D.C. this week. He also suggested that other cities might be next.
Thank
and
you,
you
Carla.
might notice that the mayors of all those cities have something in common. Let's listen to what Trump said.
Very bad. You look at Chicago.
Chicago.
How bad it is. You look at Los Angeles, how bad it is.
Los Angeles.
We have other cities that are very bad. New York has a problem.
New York.
And then you have, of course, Baltimore and Oakland.
Baltimore and Oakland. All right, so what might the mayors of all these cities have in common? Well, they're all Democrats, yes, but I think there might be something else they all have in common. The quiet part that Trump has not yet said out loud in this instance. So the mayor of D.C. is Muriel Bowser.
Black.
The mayor of Chicago is Brandon Johnson.
Black.
The mayor of Los Angeles is Karen Bass.
Black.
The mayor of New York is Eric Adams. The mayor of Baltimore is Brandon Scott. And the mayor of Oakland is Barbara Lee.
Oh my God.
What
Black
might
again.
all of these mayors have in common? I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I feel like there's something they all have in
Something.
common.
Yeah.
You can figure it out. Let me know.
Can you people figure it out? We probably need to play that again. Hold on. Let me take a little break. Let me wet my whistle. Because I know y'all ain't figured it out yet. I know y'all ain't figured it out. And I know you all that think it's about Democratic and Republicans and left field, right field. It's not. It's not. It's about wealthy and poor. And if you're not a billionaire by now, you are in the poor. You're in the poor class. It's just how poor are you? I don't care if you have millions in your bank account right now. If you ain't hitting millions and trillions, you are poor, baby. You are poor, okay? And they're trying to make you think, I'm talking to my white tea people right now. They're trying to make you think that they're coming for the blacks. That's right. The Democratic black folks that's running the government, to get them out of there. They were DEI hires anyway. Get them out. Were they DEI hires? All of them are playing in the same arena. They're coming for you white tea people. They're coming for your Fifth Amendment. They're coming for your right to bear arms. But you can't see it because you have the racial hate in your heart still. Yes, you do. Be honest with yourself. A lot of you do. A lot of you do. You have that racial hate in your heart still. So you like, hey, Get them out of Washington. Get them YNs out of Washington. Go for the rest of the states, the cities too. And you won't mind it because what? They're all black folks they're coming for, right? Let's play it again.
Trump announced his invasion of D.C. this week. He also suggested that other cities might be next. And you might notice that the mayors of all those cities have something in common. Let's listen to what Trump said.
Very bad. You look at Chicago.
Chicago.
How bad it is. You look at Los Angeles, how bad it is.
Los Angeles.
We have other cities that are very bad. New York has a problem.
New York.
And then you have, of course, Baltimore and Oakland.
Baltimore and Oakland. All right, so what might the mayors of all these cities have in common? Well, they're all Democrats, yes, but I think there might be something else they all have in common. The quiet part that Trump has not yet said out loud in this instance. So the mayor of D.C. is Muriel Bowser. The mayor of Chicago is Brandon Johnson. The mayor of Los Angeles is Karen Bass. The mayor of New York is Eric Adams. The mayor of Baltimore is Brandon Scott. And the mayor of Oakland is Barbara Lee. What might all of these mayors have in common? I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I feel like there's something they all have in common.
I think so,
You can figure it out. Let me know.
I will. Thank you for the report. What do you think they all have in common, guys? Huh? They're all black, right? And you probably think, well, they're Democratic states. They're, and they're probably with DI hires because you're going to throw in that little racist little tinge you got still in your spirit, right? And you don't care, right? You don't care that he just lied. Your president just lied 3 months ago and said that, well, he lied. Well, he told the truth 3 months ago. He lied to you this month and last month. Okay. He lied to you because 3 months ago he said Washington, D.C. was down. Right? That the crime rate was down. Let me pull that up for the folks in the back. Now he lying, talking about it's out of control. He needs the doggone National Guard, martial law. He's lying to you.
Senator Tillis has come out against Ed Martin as U.S. Attorney. Do you have any response to that?
Well, it's disappointing because, I know Eddie's very talented. Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. And people have seen, they've noticed a big difference. So I didn't know that. But if anybody voted against him, I feel very badly about it, only in the sense that in this short period of time that he's been there, crime is down 25% in Washington, D.C.
Hoey. That was your president just 3 months ago, y'all. That was him just 3 months ago. Why is he lying to you? Do you care? I know you don't remember it because your mind is like a goldfish. Your attention span is like a goldfish. Your president just told you 3 months ago that the crime rate was down. And now he's telling you it's so out of control that he needs to bring in the National Guard. And then we see that he even said in his recent address that, it depends on how well it goes in Washington, D.C. We might just have to go to Chicago and New York. And we already seen who everybody he talked about and mentioned that he might have to, bring in the military. The National Guard, people, is a branch of the military. They are under martial law. Okay? And if he's able to bring in the military because he feels like he can have some kind of way of saying that it's just they can't handle it. They can't handle it. We need to bring in the cavalry, the military, the big dogs, right? But they're already under like baby martial law. I'm just got to make it plain because y'all don't be picking up what I be putting down. They already under martial law. Do you understand that the National Guard is a branch, not a form, is a branch of the military. If you join the National Guard, you can easily move into any branch of the military from the National Guard. A lot of people join the National Guard so they don't have to really go into the military, do so many years, a full contract, like a 3-year contract. Some people go into the National Guard to get college benefits, things of that nature, the same as the military offers, but would not so much as the same strict contract. It's a form of the military. I need you to understand that, okay? All right, we got that. Your president lied to you this month because he just said 3 months ago that the crime rate was down 25%. Where did all this crime rate boom from? Why wasn't it on any news? Because he's lying. He's lying. And they're all in it together. He's going to be going city to city once he gets able to tell you more lies, because you're going to forget. You're going to forget. And he's going to come and say, oh my God, they're out of control. They're going crazy in the streets. We need to get the military in. We must call the cavalry. We need backup. And you're going to welcome it in and welcome in your doom, your demise. I mean, I'm just here to tell you how it's going to go down. It's in God's plan, right? But I'm just letting you know that's what's getting ready to happen. They want more control over their peasants. Yeah, more control. And more control means you don't have a weapon. You're not able to have that Fifth Amendment to carry that weapon, right? They don't want you to have that. Make it easier when they have to bust your door down. They can feel a little more safe, But you don't have to listen to me. I'm just trying to make it plain. I'm trying to give you the play. Okay, hold on. I think I got one more video for you guys to watch. Just hold tight. Oh no. We got one more. Have y'all been to? It's summertime. Well, the summer's almost over. School has started. It's almost fall. But have y'all gone to a festival this summer? Anybody? Anybody in the back? Have y'all gone to a festival? We cannot talk like we used to talk before. I mean, we were already talking in code on these internet streets, but we really have to talk in code now. I know the dummies over here in the corner just got so much to say, but they don't even know what the heck is going on. Have you been to a festival lately? Because we have to say festival. We cannot say, are you going to march? Are you going to protest? Come close. Are you going to protest? Did you hear me? We can't say that anymore. Have you heard of anybody protesting? Ooh, my bad. Have you heard of anybody going to a festival yet? For the summer, going into the fall? These festivals are everywhere. Do y'all want to see a festival that just happened that you don't even know is going on because your national news is not showing you all these great festivals that are happening? Let's see the festival that has been taking place in Washington. Let's see. And I'll let y'all look at this festival. I mean, these festivals are great. They're huge, too. We stand. United, we stand. United, we fall. Divided, we fall. Divided, we fall. Did y'all see that festival? Let's watch it again. United, we stand. United, we stand. United, we fall. Divided, we fall. Divided, we fall. That's right. Have y'all seen we got to watch it one more time because this is the hottest festival in Washington, D.C. Baby, these festivals are hot. Hint, hint. Let's watch this festival. United, we That's right. The hottest thing hitting your end of summer and into the fall. They're not called anymore. Can you read my lips? They're not called anymore. They're called festivals. Are you going to a festival? If you are, that's what you need to look for. Type in festivals, not, you understand? Come close. Because some people don't realize that they're being censored online already. They think that they are free. They think that they have freedom of speech. That's right. But they don't, because they're asleep like this. They think they're living in the land of the free. But look, let me tell you something. The hottest thing popping off is festivals, not. No. You don't do that anymore. You go to festivals. Let me show you a festival again. This is what you look up if you want to. I don't suggest you go to festivals. I'm not a festival type girl, but woman, let me get it right. Woman, I don't go to festivals, but if you're looking to go to a festival, that's what you need to type in and it'll pull it up. I promise you it will. These are the hottest festivals you probably are not seeing. All right. So if you're looking for a hot festival to attend, going into the end of the season, your summer season, there are going to be festivals all around Washington and wherever, but you got to look for festivals. You got it? All right. I'm putting you on because this is where you're going to learn the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The other places that you get your news from, they're just going to spew out more propaganda. That's right. We don't do no, things that they consider breaking the law like freedom of speech. No. We're bots. We are bots. I am AI. I am AI. Oh, they're festivals now. Okay. Can you say festivals? Good job, boys and girls. Okay, let's go to some of these comments on the side because I thought, I cleared up some things before, but you probably came in late. So let's see. He said the murder rate was down. Oh my gosh. Let me put this up here. Didn't I show the video? Didn't I just show? I mean, y'all gonna have excuses, and you gonna be like my fellow Latino brothers and sisters. You gonna have excuses until it pop you in the head. You're gonna be like my fellow brothers and sisters, the Latinos, my Mexican brothers and sisters. You're gonna be like them. You remember how they were on stage? Trump for president, and now they cry me a river, right? Let's see what he said. Let's get the video 3 months ago what your president said.
Senator Tillis has come out against Ed Martin as U.S. Attorney. Do you have any response to that?
Well, it's disappointing because, I know Eddie's very talented. Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. and it's people have seen, they've noticed a big difference. So I didn't know that, but if anybody voted against him, I feel very badly about it, only in the sense that in this short period of time that he's been there, crime is down 25% in Washington, D.C.
So why is he lying to you now when that was just 3 months ago? He said crime was down, violent crime, street crime. Where did all these criminals come from? These criminals, the crime rate is so bad now that they must bring in the National Guard, martial law, baby martial law. That's right, baby martial law. That's how I gotta put it to you all, because you just won't. Let me bring something up for you. You just won't do the research for yourself. You just rather be spoon fed. You know what I'm saying? It's martial law. The National Guard is a form of the military. I need you to go and read that real quick. The National Guard is a form of the military. What is martial law? What is it, my people, my peeps? Come on, I know you can get it. What is martial law? Let me get this up here for you. Martial law, let me tell you while I pull it up. Martial law is when the military takes over your police temporarily, right? That's what martial law is, right? Now we already answered the question. Is the National Guard a form of the military? Yes, they are. Okay. So this is martial law. Read it. It just takes a simple Google search. Okay. So martial law is when they take over your your police department temporarily, right? So right now, Washington, D.C. is under baby martial law. And see, let me answer this question, because this is going to right here. Let me go back down to one of these comments. Right here. They're under baby martial law right now, but they're under martial law. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't be confused in the game. Right here. Let's put that up there. Okay. He's allowed to hold them for 30 days. Okay. So I'm assuming, let me go back up. Let me go back up. He is actually illegal. Okay. Wait a minute. No, not that one. He bought in 800 employees. So I'm assuming this goes together. Let me put this up here first, y'all. Let me put this one up here first. Because you said I misquoted myself. I don't believe so, but I'm gonna let you have that. Then you said right here that he's bringing in 800. 800 what? 800 National Guard, martial law, baby martial law. Because martial law is the military taking temporary custody of your police department, right? The military. National Guard are a form of the military. Let's get it together. Y'all need to stop sleeping and wake the hell up. I'm trying to wake you up, but you just can't get it. Now, you said, let me see something right here, I believe. Let me see. Let me get it. I think this when you told me it's actually not martial law. Okay. Lies. Martial law is when the military takes temporary custody. I'm going to say custody of your police department. The National Guards are a branch of the military, my people, my peeps. I need y'all to do your research. Okay. Now, let's put this one up here. He's allowed to hold them for 30 days. That is correct. And you know what's going to happen after those 30 days? Because he's saying if they don't give him, the authority to keep them after 30 days, guess what's going to happen? Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet. Either they're going to let him have a longer stint with the National Guard, or you're going to get the cavalry called on you, Washington, D.C. You're going to get the cavalry called on you. What is the cavalry? That's the army. The army is going to come in. the big brothers of the National Guard. You see, the National Guard are like the baby brothers and sisters. They go try to keep the peace, but they relatives to the army. They still are a branch of the military. So Washington is under under martial law. Yes, it is. Okay. After these 30 days, if President Donald Trump doesn't get what he wants, then big brother and sister is going to come. That's called the cav. The cavalry's coming in, my brothers and sisters. And if the cavalry comes in, oh, well, we already know who they're going to target next. He already told you. Let's bring that up again. He already told you he's going for the big cities.
Trump announced his invasion of D.C. this week. He also suggested that other cities might be next. And you might notice that the mayors of all those cities have something in common. Let's listen to what Trump said.
Very bad. You look at Chicago.
Chicago.
How bad it is. You look at Los Angeles, how bad it is.
Los Angeles.
We have other cities that are very bad. New York has a problem.
New York.
And then you have, of course, Baltimore and Oakland.
Baltimore and Oakland. All right, so what might the mayors of all these cities have in common? Well, they're all Democrats, yes, but I think there might be something else they all have in common. The quiet part that Trump has not yet said out loud in this instance. So the mayor of D.C. is Muriel Bowser. The mayor of Chicago is Brandon Johnson. The mayor of Los Angeles is Karen Bass. The mayor of New York is Eric Adams. The mayor of Baltimore is Brandon Scott. And the mayor of Oakland is Barbara Lee. What might all of these mayors have in common? I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I feel like there's something they all have in common. If you can figure it out, let me know.
Yeah, there's something. They're all black folk. Yeah, but he only doing that to stoke the fires of your racial hate in your heart, thinking, oh, yeah, go get them, Donald Trump. Go get those Republicans. Get them out of there. Don't have no more sanctuary cities. Get those black folks. They was hired on a DEI anyway. Get them out of there. And all of them work together. All of them work together. Your Republicans, your Democrats, and everybody in between. All of them that got a job at that White House works together. Okay? Get that through your head. See, white folks, y'all about to get the okie doke put on y'all. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. They coming after your Fifth Amendment. You heard it here first. Soon as he locked down Washington, fortifies Washington, that's right. He gonna go after all the major cities and fortify them. And let me tell you something. Y'all might want to stop eating at the doggone McDonald's and things like that, because they just got all the homeless folks up out of Washington D.C. Right? Well, y'all think, yeah, get them out of there. They crazy. They ain't got, half of them want to be on the street. Who the hell want to be on the damn streets? Who? Have them get used to being on the streets, just like people get used to being incarcerated. It's called institutionalized. Do you understand? People who keep going back to jail, that's all they know. They, 3 meals and a cot or something like that. That's all they know. Institutionalized, just like you tell your children, go to college, you want them to be institutionalized. Yeah, that's institutionalized too. If you don't know, now you know. So you got dummies talking about, oh, they want to be on the street. Who the hell wants to be on the street, living in tents, getting robbed, getting raped, getting graped? I'm sorry, my bad. All kind of bad things happening to these people, getting hooked on drugs. Probably was already hooked on drugs. Teenagers getting kicked out the house. Teenagers running away from abusive homes. Who wants to live on the streets? Nobody. Nobody. It becomes a habit. It becomes a form of a lifestyle. You understand? But I'm telling you, did y'all know a couple of years ago when the president that owns San Francisco came? What is it? Jong-woo? I think that's his name. Oh, y'all didn't know? Y'all didn't know that Los Angeles, California, all that land is Japanese owned? Y'all so behind the doggone times. I just don't know sometimes who I'm talking to. Do y'all remember when he came to visit? That's when Biden was in office and he came to San Francisco, my bad. When he came to San Francisco and they cleaned up all of the homeless people off of the streets of San Francisco. Do y'all remember that when Biden was in office and everybody was like, where did the homeless people go? Nobody to this day knows where those homeless people are. But while you got insensitive people who think sweeping up people and not knowing where they have disappeared to, I'm going to tell you where they disappeared to. You probably eating them in your McDonald's. Oh, you ain't heard that from me. I ain't say that. I did not say that. Did you hear that from me? Somebody else is in my... Girl, hush. Somebody back here was talking about crazy stuff about, body parts and stuff being in fast foods. Don't say that no more. Okay, I'm trying to educate these people. Don't say that no more. Where are the people from San Francisco? The homeless that they swept off the streets. Where are they at? I'll let you figure it out. Just like they done swept all these homeless people off of the streets of Washington, D.C., just taking people's tents, don't even allow them to gather their things together. They taking them, throwing their stuff in the garbage. But y'all think it's okay because right now you're in a home. Right now you're comfortable. Right now you have your guns. Right now you think you can protect yourself. Right now you think you about that life. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So right now you have your sense of humanity is going out the window. Where are the homeless from San Francisco when Biden was in office and the president who owns San Francisco and half of California came down to inspect San Francisco? Remember that conference that they had? Y'all don't remember. What's his name? Chu Young. I would have to look it up for you. Want. Okay. Want. I tell you, y'all people are so simple. Y'all know what's going on in the world, but swear y'all know politics. Where are the people? Where are the homeless from San Francisco? Let me see if I can let me pull this up real quick. I did a report when Biden was in office. That's right. When Biden was in office and the real president came down that owned San Francisco. Let me see if I can pull it up on one of my... Let me go to where you can find real news at. Y'all hold tight. Where they taking those homeless people from Washington, y'all? Straight to the factory. Soylent Greens, if you know what I mean. But y'all think, oh, she's crazy. Oh, don't listen to her. Look at her. What color skin she has. She's local. Crazy like a fox. I'm trying to tell you something. So hold on for a minute. Let me get into my profile over here. Crazy like a doggone fox. Give me a minute. I got a lot of news reports over here. On Tick to the Talk. That's right. Where you think it's children's games, we got real news going fast like lightning. And it went so fast, that's why we had to change. When you go and want to demonstrate, you've got to look up festivals. Okay? All right. Type in festivals and you can see what's really going on the streets. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up for you real quick. Just give me a minute. Let me see. Let me put some music on so y'all won't sit there looking crazy at me. Remix. Play it one more again. Hold tight. I got a lot of videos, y'all. Gotta give me some time. That's the thing. Take it off of here because they're getting strict everywhere. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to look it up a different way. Because I don't want to keep playing the music. I want y'all to see the report. If they trying to scrub the internet of so much, and y'all are being hoodwinked. I'm trying to tell you, being hoodwinked. So hold on. Give me a few more minutes, and I'm going to try to look it up a different way. Y'all believe America is still America and half of it's owned by different countries? I tell you. Let me see. Oh, okay, I think I found it, y'all. Let me get this. Let me see. I think this is part of it. Do y'all remember this was in Check this video out. Hold on. This was in 2023 when the real person who owned San Francisco came and they took all the homeless folks off of the streets of San Francisco, and they have not been found to this day. But y'all check this one out. I think this is the first video I did. Let me turn it up for you. Shoot. I give you the real news. I ain't just come on here just to be playing with you. Now, check this video out. What's good, my people, my peeps? I know I'm late on this one, but this happened in November of this year. This looks like China. Look at this. Do you know where that was at? Check it out. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me turn the music down. Can y'all see it? Hold on for a minute. Hold on. I need to be on the big screen. Hold on. Let's do it like this. What was his name? Chinese president. What was his name? Jiang Jing, something like that, y'all. Y'all remember 2023 when president that owns San Francisco came through and they got all of the homeless off the streets and cleaned up San Francisco? Y'all remember, because y'all just now getting into the news. Y'all just now getting into politics. Y'all just now getting into the world view of the nation. Y'all don't know what's be going on y'all streets. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I heard about the flag being taken down. Check this video out. What's good, my people, my peeps? I know I'm late on this one, but this happened in November of this year. This looks like China. Look at this. Do you know where that was at? Check it out. San Francisco, baby. Let me turn it down. Turn the music down for a minute. They cleaned all of the homeless off the streets for the owners who really owns California, San Francisco. President Jing, when he flew in.
U.S. city of San Francisco, where he will attend a summit with U.S. President Joe Biden.
Now this looks like fanfare for. Hold on.
President Xi Jinping arrived on November.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I got his name. Y'all think y'all really in the know. I'm gonna let you know what's really going on. You go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe to this channel because you're gonna learn what's really happening. I did this post back in 2023 on Tick to the Talk, baby. Let's go.
Chinese President Xi Jinping arrived on November 14th afternoon local time in the U.S. city of San Francisco, where he will attend a summit with U.S. President Joe Biden.
Now this looks like fanfare for a new president. I heard that China bought a lot of property, but wow. What do you think? Is it a takeover? Yeah, I heard about the flag being taken down. Hold on. Let me find the next one. Here's the next one. I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all going to learn something today while y'all think it's cute. While y'all think it's funny. While y'all think it's cute and funny about those homeless people being swept off the street in Washington, D.C. Where they going to go? Are you going to keep tabs on those homeless people? Are you going to stop eating at fast food restaurant days? Where are all the homeless people that got swept off the streets of San Francisco in 2023 when I did my report? They haven't been found to this day. Let's see how it looked before that president came. I should have showed you this video first. Let's see how the homeless was looking, just like they was looking in Washington, right? This is what went down before the real president who owns the real land in San Francisco came through.
Currently, in the Tango line, San Francisco. I'm walking home right now. And as you can see, here we are, downtown San Francisco. And as you can see, they got it blocked off. I'm not a big fan of these barricades. It's sad our country's not safe enough. It's sad they got to put up barricades. Can only imagine how the economy are. Good evening.
What happened to all those people, guys?
Currently in the Tango line, San Francisco. I'm walking home right now. And as you can see, here we are, downtown San Francisco.
Gang Ching, San Francisco. So, but y'all, some of y'all sleep still, right? Some of y'all still sleep. Some of y'all think the president owns rules. Y'all new king rules all of America, right? I know you do. That's Changing, San Francisco. They own the land. The contract is up for the. I won't get too deep on with y'all tonight. I won't get too deep. So, where did all those homeless people go before this came through? Yeah, I heard about the flag being taken down. All those homeless people was on the streets, and then when the president who owned San Francisco came through, one, but look how clean that street was. No homeless people at all. This year. None. This looks like China. Look at this. That's because it is China's land. Check it out. All of that land was cleaned up because he owns it, not you, all America. Hold on.
Jinping arrived on November 14th afternoon local time in the U.S. city of San Francisco, where he will attend a summit with U.S. President Joe Biden.
Now, this looks like fanfare for a new president. I heard that China bought a lot of property, but wow. Y'all want to be behind. Y'all want to be on the slow bus. I'm trying to help you out. Why y'all think it's cute? Why y'all think it's, oh, he's cleaning up this Washington D.C. Okay. Okay, they trying to fortify the lands, baby boys and girls. They trying to fortify the lands. I already told y'all Washington D.C. is not owned by America anymore. Washington D.C. I think I'm giving y'all too much information. Are y'all ready for this information? They don't even own the White House anymore. Do y'all look at my shorts? The White House. Let me hold on. The White House been put up for sale. They just go in there for pictures. Hold on. They just go in there for picture's sake. Photo ops. Your president uses the what room he be sitting in for photo ops. I almost had it. Let me show you something. And if you don't know, a lot of people know. It seems like it just be folks over here on YouTube. I ain't trying to talk about y'all, but I'm just trying to get y'all up to speed. Y'all slow. I'm sorry, not all y'all. But y'all know what's going on in the Americas you claim to be rocking with. Hold on. Listen to some music real quick while I find this video. Okay. This video I did in 2023. Okay. 2023, I posted this video about your White House being sold. That's right. It was on the market. Yes. And it got taken off the market. It was sold, y'all. They just do photo ops in the White House. They got y'all hoodwinked all the way around. This got 121,000 views, 3,878 shares, 8,855 likes. That's right. Let's see. And then the comments over into the more than 3,000. Okay. All right. This video right here. Let me put it on pause. This video right here, I did in 2023 about your White House. Remember when Palestine was all in the news back in 2023? Okay. So, and then this one has about 1,300 comments. Let's go to the comment section first. What's the first one? Off the market means it's giving you it's just giving you an estimate value. Because it was on Zulu. They don't put it on Zulu. I think that's the name of it, for estimate value, right? So it's just an estimate value. Okay, let's go to I'm giving you the pros and the cons of these comment sections, right? Where's the information? I had already put in the comments. I looked this up and it don't. Child, I need my glasses on. I looked this up. I don't see it. Well, what? Okay. Source your information link. I did it so many times, y'all. Wow, what? Let's go. Let me see. I don't want simple. I want some commentary here. Let me see. Most people was talking about Palestine, so that's why I'm scrolling. Because it starts off the video. I'm gonna let y'all see it. The video starts off with Palestine. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all see the video. So a lot of these comments, because people was, they was hot about Palestine and Israel. Any comments about the White House? They built underground cities with tunnels for underground traffic. We already know about the trafficking. Matter of fact, let's touch on that too. Somebody said something about the Epstein files. Why won't they release the Epstein files? They ain't gonna release the Epstein file because they want y'all to have faith in a child molester, somebody who grabbed them by the puss. They want you to have faith in that, right? Okay, somebody says the house and the land belongs to the British. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can. Right here. Oh yeah, it's let's get this right there. Oh Lord, you can't see it. Go to my TikTok. You can read all the comments you want all the day long. Okay. More Palestine. They've been closed since 2020. Your White House. They've been closed since 2020. They sold it. They sold it. Where is the new White House? Where's the new White House? Your government doesn't exist, people. Let me be the first. I'm gonna let y'all see the video. Let me be the first to let you know your government is no longer a government. You are under a corporation. Okay? You're not under a government. You're under a corporation. You all are employees of the corporation or slaves of the corporation. You've been bought and sold like cattle. I just had to make it plain. Just, but you do your research. You have no government. You're under a corporation. You're under the corporation of the United States. Okay? Not a government. You're under the corporation of the United States. Okay? Free Palestine. Let's see. So you get the gist. Let's go to the video. I did this back in 2023. Let's turn it up. Remember, this is when Palestine and Israel was going at it. I mean, they still go at it, but
the streets are strewn with trash, but the biggest insult is here in Lafayette Park with General Lafayette. The Palestinian flag was raised and it still remains. And they have this Free Palestinian graffiti. They have it here. The General Lafayette and his compatriots, Free Palestine, they have raised the Palestinian flag on the grounds of the White House at Lafayette Park. And walk around with me. Look at this. I've never been so outraged. They've raised the Palestinian flag and more graffiti.
well, I thought I would say something since no one in his comment section said anything to him. Maybe he just doesn't know that the White House has been up for sale for a few, I guess, weeks, maybe even months. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. It's been on the market. And as of today, let me show you. Someone just bought Let me shrink myself down so y'all can get a good look. Yeah, that's why there's no cleanup. That's why it's just chaos, and there's a Palestinian flag, and I have nothing against that flag being on the property, but nevertheless, I'm not here about that. I just wanted to give him a heads up that the White House, yeah, it was on the market, and look down there, someone has bought it. Now the question is, who bought it? That's the investigation. That's the question. But before I move on back to Trump and Washington, I'll just give you a little history, little something to make you think, go, You know what I'm saying? Make you go, because I know I blew. Hold on. Let me turn this down. I know I blew your mind when I told you you're under a corporation and not a government, right? You're the employees of a corporation. Yeah. Let's see. Is the United States a corporation? Let's get you some education. Let's see. I'm just gonna the United States Corporation Part 1. And I ain't even looked at this, but I mean, if y'all just knew something, you do better in life.
Figured out that there should be, the ancient Romans understood and finally figured out that there should be two laws on the earth. The earth there's two things. The earth is water and land. So there should be a law for the water and a law for the land. So today we even have terms that say, well, that's the law of the land. Why do you distinguish it law of the land? Because there's another law.
Do you know what the law is? Maritime law. Let me get y'all some education today. Let me get you some education today. Come on. Go back. They got so many new gadgets and stuff now. You can find out how the man's suit looks, where he bought it from.
Or the law of water. So the law of the land is the laws that govern the culture of people on a particular spot of land. And so when you go to another country, you should be aware that there's a law of the land, which means there's a custom. You have to get used to the way people live and the way they do things. There's another law that supersedes that law, which is far more important. It's called the law of the sea. And the law of the sea is the law of water. And the law of water is simply banking, banks. Banks are all over the world. All banks operate the same. They operate all.
Come on. Don't start. Oh, of course the devil is busy. He don't want y'all to get educated. But I already know it. So let me tell you. Banking's, I mean, it seems so simple, but we just now waking up to all this information. The banks, like the Bank of the Shore, okay, when you put your money, your currency, the money is the currency, how money flows. All of this is dealing with the law of water, maritime law. That's why you need to know about. It's just too much to get into it tonight. About the what is it called? The what is it called? The I have to go get my books. Because sometimes I got to refer back to the books too. The straw man. Because right now you guys are operating under the straw man. Okay, you're not even operating as a human being. Matter of fact, the word human, I know it just blows your mind, means monster, because they are operating under maritime law. So human means sea monster under the. Y'all hold on, because I have to. We're gonna get back to Trump, but when I get on a roll, I got to show y'all some things. Gotta help y'all out really quick. So let me move this thing out the way. I don't want the private chat. What the heck? Yeah, hold on. What? This thing don't move out my way. I know something. Move. Okay, I'll be right back. Y'all hold tight. I only got a couple more minutes anyway before my lights go dim. Hold tight. I'll be right back. All right. And we are back. Ooh, y'all hold tight. Y'all would be laughing at me if y'all could see me try to get up and walk on a foot that went to sleep. Pray for me right now. Pray for Sister right now. Y'all would. Lord have mercy. Let me get back online. Y'all would have been laughing at me if y'all would have seen me trying to get up to hustle to go get these books for you all. Trying to walk. I had my foot to the side. Got up. The foot was asleep. The tingling was out of this world. I was like, oh, Lord. Oh, you would have been laughing. All right, y'all. I don't get on here to play no games with y'all. Okay? Let me put some light back on my sister. I don't get on here to play no games with you. This book is called The Black Laws Dictionary. Okay? If you ever wanted to represent yourself in court, and I don't suggest that you do, because the saying is a man that has represents himself has a fool for a lawyer, something like that, unless you really know what you're doing. Okay? This is the Black Laws Dictionary. This is the 6th edition, pocket size. You can get them on Amazon. Okay? This dictionary tells you how they really talk. Okay? You don't even know that you are a child. You are a straw man. Do you understand me? So when I say human beings in the Black Law Dictionary means sea monster, because they operate on maritime law. So when you go through the gate, like if you went to court and the judge is on the bench, and when you go through, my time is running short, y'all. My light went out. When you go through, and my battery's going dead, so I gotta hurry up. We gotta get back to Trump. When you go to court and you go through the little entryway where where you sit, the defense or the prosecutor, and you're in that section, and that you just enter into maritime law. And if you don't know what your lawyer talking about, because he gonna be using words out of the Black Laws Dictionary. You're a sea monster, you're a straw man. If you don't know, you're a child. You don't even know how to represent yourself. That's why they treating you like a child to this day. They got you lost in the sauce. These books right here tell you all about the straw man. Okay? Meet your straw man. Right here. Okay? And that is who you are right now. You got an ID card. Everything's in capital letters. You're the straw man. You are not a sovereign being. And I know people say, well, why would we be sovereign? Why? Because you are. Okay? Capitalism runs the world. Without capitalism, you would be free. You would be free. Do you understand that? When they are able to put a price on something and tell you, if you steal it, you go to jail, they can put a price on water when water was free for you as a soul being into this land, being born into this realm. But they put water as a price, fruit as a price, I don't want to go too far over y'all heads. Anyway, right here. Know your straw man, okay? You need to get these books off of Amazon. Okay? I'm just going to show you the books so you can go get the books. Common Law Handbook. You need to know what's going on, people. And half of you guys don't know. Half of you just talking. Half of you just want to be on this side or that side, the left or the right, the red or the blue. And it makes no sense because none of it's for you. Do you understand now? Is it sinking through your head? So when I say Trump is playing you white tea people, like he played, like all of the wealthy families play the poor against the rich against the poor, that's all it is. And that's all it has been. The rich against the poor. And they know you don't know nothing because you don't even know that you're a straw man. That you're not even operating as a human being. Well, I don't even like to say human being, but I say human being because I know half of you guys are still asleep. Half of you guys still are sea monsters by what the Black Laws Dictionary says. And this is what they use in court. You don't even know you walk in court talking, think you know the English language. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. I should have grabbed my glasses while I was in there. It has everything in here. It tells you about data production, baby. But we ain't gonna go into this because I already been into this before with y'all. And this ain't the good version. I just got the cheapest one because I wanted to get on it. I wanted to wake up for real. While y'all still sleep thinking, oh, Donald Trump for president. Donald Trump for president. I am a Republican. Well, I'm a Democrat. And then somebody had the nerve. Let me look at this. My battery's going down, y'all. Let me see. Did I unplug it? I don't know why it's not charging. Where did I see that? Somebody said something about Obama. Let me tell you something. Don't have me go get the $2 bill. Don't have me let you know it was at least 4 black presidents before Obama. So I wish I could find it. Somebody said something about Obama. I happened to glance down at it. Because that further lets me know you got that racial white hate in your heart. Because all y'all can do is talk about Obama when you see somebody black talking about government. When you see somebody with this copper color brown skin, okay, don't have me go into the definition of black, void of color. When you see a copper colored sister like me talking about government, you assume that I just know about Obama, right? Well, you probably got a little bit right. At the time before I was woke, I voted for him. Yes, I did. I was asleep. You probably got a little bit right, but I wanted to find what he was saying because I want to check his behind. I want to check his behind. I want to check him, but it's too many comments and I'm running out of time. If you in the chat, put your comment back up here about Obama. Because let me tell you something. I was asleep, but I was coming out of my slumber. Okay? When I voted for Obama. Yeah. Thinking he was the first copper color black president. Right? A lot of folks got hoodwinked. A lot of black folks got hoodwinked by Obama. Just like a lot of black folks got hoodwinked by Martin Luther King. Yes, baby. Just like a lot of black folks got hoodwinked by a lot of these puppets they put in our path, talking about these are our leaders when they all work together. So when you say, oh, what about Obama? You're only saying that because you're looking at a copper color brown skinned sister and you believe that I just believe everything Obama did, it was great. And no. Okay, so you don't have to throw Obama in there. You don't have to throw Biden in there, because I don't believe in the Republicans or the Democrats or left-wing Tea Party, whoever, because they all work together. I need you to understand that. You have entered into the Hunger Games. Okay, there are the wealthy and there are the poor. I don't care if you got $5 million in your bank account, you are poor. I don't care if you got $10 million in your bank account, you are poor. You are just a different class of poor, because if you ain't got billions and trillions, you are poor. Welcome to the Hunger Games, where right now they trying to divide up the land. That's right. So they're starting with Washington, trying to fortify Washington, trying to get all your guns, take your Fifth Amendment right away. Then they're going to spread it across. And I ain't trying to stop it, because I can't stop it. This is prophesied. This is to come. Okay? Okay? Because a new rulership is coming. I told you the shift was here. Okay, didn't I tell you the shift was here? You wasn't listening to me, but the shift is here. It ain't no stopping it, but I just need you to be prepared on how you gonna be moving. Okay, how you gonna be acting and knowing how to move your family, are you paying attention? There's no such thing as Republican, Democrats, only in the minds of the sleeping. Only in the minds of the sleep. Okay? White tea folks, you're about to get played, because you're still sleeping. You still think it's about white folk, black folk, this, that. No. No. You sleep. They about to come get your weapons. So they really can come in and lock you down, because, see, they know you're waking up. And this is not about woke. Okay? Stop stealing stuff you don't know nothing about, white tea folks. Stop stealing stuff you don't even know what the word woke was. Stay woke. I'm trying to keep y'all to stay woke. And that's not a political word. Okay? You come to the barbecue, just figure out, go get your plate and sit in the back. Okay? Stop trying to figure out how we talk around here. And then take it to your team and don't know what the hell you're talking about. Folks is walking out of the cities. Folks is walking out of the cities. They know what's going down, but y'all don't. Why people know what's going down? They leaving cars. They leaving homes. They walking out of the cities, y'all. Hold on. Let me get that up. Let me get that report for you. That's going to be the last report. Let me see if I got it. That's probably going to be my last report for y'all. Because I don't put too much in your dome already. I know your head hurting. I know your head hurting because you're still asleep. Lord, let me hurry up. Let me see. No. I hope I saved it. I hope I saved it. Man. Wait a minute. Let me try to. Oh, here we go. Millions leave the city by foot. While y'all looking at your propaganda news, people are leaving the city by foot. They leaving everything because they know what's popping, and y'all don't.
Buying tents left and right and growing crops.
Y'all don't.
Millions of people were walking out of cities all at the same time. At the same time, and it's not being televised. They're not talking about it. There was like a Discord or some type of undisclosed app that hasn't been infiltrated by these people, by the people, the government people or whoever read the top. But our people
walking out of cities by the millions, and people have just been buying tents left and right and growing crops and vegetables because they controls in the city. So when everybody congregates towards these city halls to protest and stuff, they got us locked into these small sections. How smart. Millions of people just started leaving the center cities, not going to the jobs, to the offices, the buildings, the houses, because they're all row homes anyway, just section people into a bunch of jail cells. Millions of people are just walking, not even taking cars, leaving by foot, buses, everything. And the government is going frantic and they don't know what to do because people are literally just taking over the lands outside of the city. People are seeing how much land there is. They can't control it when we're all spread across the land. The military is going berserk and they don't know what to do. They don't have enough helicopter and people spread across all these lands. That's why they've been sectioning us into these cities. The biggest revolt was just walking out of the cities. It's the craziest thing. Follow me for more information on my movie.
Okay, look here. And I know you be like, well, these are just regular people. Did you know that they were having all these so-called festivals? Hold on for a minute. If you came in late, they're no longer called protests. Let me get that light off me like that. They're no longer called protests. They're called festivals. Did you know about the festivals? Right? Do you know about these people leaving the cities? Y'all don't know what time it is. While y'all sitting here thinking it's a game about what's going on in Washington, D.C., you're not looking at the bigger picture. You don't even know what the bigger picture is. You didn't even know that they're the hottest thing, the hottest ticket in town is the festivals that you haven't been seeing on your daily or nightly news, right? Let me get that out of here. You haven't been seeing it. I know you haven't. But I'm here to let you know, just like you didn't know people walking and leaving the cities. United, we stand. United, we stand. United, we fall. Divided, we fall. Divided, we fall. Heard about those festivals, huh? United, there you go. We stand. United, we stand. United, we fall. Divided, we fall. Divided, we fall. But y'all know everything, right? I'm looking at some of these comments. Why is it what somebody said, ghetto education or ghetto something? Something like that. Why? I probably got more degrees than you typing that message. Ignorance. That is what's going to get you hemmed up. That is what's going to get you hemmed up. Let me find something else I seen. Y'all commendated another word. Y'all don't even know what the hell y'all be talking about. Y'all be colonizing words right here. Ghetto education. Okay. I wish Kimmy. I wish you come back on, Kimmy. Break down these books for us, Kimmy. Come on, break them down for us, sister. Yeah, she probably already gone. This what I mean. Simple-minded. Copper color. What color is the penny? The penny look just like my skin color, baby. Brown copper color. What do you think a penny look like? The color of me, copper color. That's right. Ignorance, but they swear we ignorant. Oh Lord, help us all. Help us all. Here we go. Another word they colonized. Black fatigue, a book written by a black woman, and y'all have took the book and used it, trying to use it against us when a black woman wrote a book about black fatigue, talking about black folks was tired of white folks. Hello. Hello. Do you know that? Another word, colonized by a colonizer. And that's why you're going to get hemmed up, because you don't know nada. You just riding a doggone a boat of hate that's still in your heart. These folks so doggone sleep. No, you are lying. Donald Trump is not going to allow the Democrats to take our guns. America, wake up. The Democrats are coming for us again. You know, some people you won't be able to wake up. Some of y'all, it just ain't gonna happen for you. It's not gonna happen for you. I'm just trying to wake up the ones who can see. I'm just trying to wake up the ones who can see. That's right. The TV's not showing it. That's right. The TV is not showing you the festivals. The TVs are not showing you that. But you're waiting. They got you where they want you. They're putting you back to sleep. They're putting you back in the vice hold. Yeah. Watch the TV. Watch the news. Listen to the radio. Rock-a-bye back to sleep. Please get off of these, TikToks and platforms. No worries. We already have some people, under their little grubby palms that they done paid off to have y'all go back to sleep. Just like the news reporters are all scripted and they've gotten the people paid off. Yeah, the rockabye y'all back to sleep. You better hurry up and get on this train and get some information before you get rockabye back to sleep. People are leaving the cities. Festivals have been going on since the summertime. We into the summer. They got fall festivals coming, y'all. If you want to know, go on TikTok and just type in festivals. They're fun for some people. I don't suggest that you go to festivals because, it's too many people. If you get my drift, don't go to festivals. But if you want to know what festivals are going on, taking place, just go on TikTok where you find the real news faster. Yeah, and hurry up because they're trying to take over TikTok. Yeah, in September, they're trying to shut it down and try to turn it to M. But by that time, nobody's going to be going to sign up for M. Yeah, Meta, whatever. Nobody's going for that because they're trying to silence you. Come to the channel where you can get real news that you can really use. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. That's right. That's right. He will take the pew-pews. He will take them, Carla. Mm-hmm. And then y'all going to be sick to death because you won't have no defense. You won't have any defense. And you will sit there waiting for the government to come rescue you when the government is already trying to get all the weak, take the weak out, take the ones who have no defense, give you Soylent Greens to eat because the homeless are disappearing and you're not going to worry about where they went because you think they're just scum of the earth. Don't eat at some fast food places, guys. That's just, just love coming from my heart to yours. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm sorry I came in so late. But I just had to talk to you real quick. I just had to talk to you. Hey, maybe you want to pick up some of these books, but the system is crumbling. But you never know. Sea monsters. Human beings. Sea monsters. Find out what's really going on before you run your mouth. Okay? Why don't you do that? Come to this channel. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and leave a comment, even if you're watching this on the replay. And much, much love. And y'all have a good